WhatsApp group, BBC WhatsApp group where all Nigerians, Africans, and boxing fans around the globe make contribution. Okay, give their own contribution regarding the fight. Their own opinion, be it positive, negative, because everybody everybody's busy. So according to one of our brother in this WhatsApp group, let me look at it. And so many messages here. One of our brother in the WhatsApp group said, "Joke apart, Onoriode Ehwarieme is not a talented boxer. I don't see him beating any top guys in future. Dude has no composure, no good stance, no better movement or meta move. Should I say no good movement? He's not a game in boxing industry. Just fact, not hate." That Ehwarieme has some. There's always been some loopholes in Ehwarime's game. No doubt he's a monster, but that Ronnie Hernandez after his loss, after his recent loss after his loss last night, I had to go back to watch that Ronnie Hernandez fight. And kind of compared, I was watching both, at the same time. One on my TV screen, the other my computer. Watching both, analyzing both, studying both, fights. How he lost them. Of course, he lost the Ronnie Hernandez one in the first round, and of course Kossobutskiy won in the fourth round. Onoriode Ehwarieme, prior to the fight, told me that, listen, he couldn't get his trainer to Germany, because of visa issues or so. It was already late. So who was in Onoriode Ehwarime's corner? Kevin Johnson, Kevin Johnson, he's for Anthony Joshua, he's for Tyson Fury, he's for Daniel Dubois, he's for Egovic, he's for almost every of those top guys. He's a big name in boxing, of course, a great man in the heavy division. He's for Wallin as well. So Kevin Johnson was in his ringside, at the ringside. So they were like taking instructions from his trainer from Nigeria or something like that. So Onoriode Ehwarieme had no plan going to the fight. He just wanted to fight. Whether he had the money or whether he just wanted to fight, he just believed in himself. And I think he's a very good fighter, but he lacks something, Once Ehwarieme get hurt, he doesn't know how to recover. I didn't see this yesterday until I watched, the Ronnie Hernandez one, and watched both, like I said, at the same time. So some of our brothers on this WhatsApp group right here, WhatsApp group. One of our brother replied saying that, I wonder if he would have said that if he had won, people improve in their athleticism and skill over time. I understand what our brother is saying, like people improve, of course, but Ehwarieme may not have the time anymore like that. He's been boxing since 2006 or something like that. He represented on the Olympics, at the Olympics, those of you guys want to join the WhatsApp group? Well, let me drop the number on the live chat right here to join the WhatsApp group. We need serious people who will come and give their number. Say people will come, they will come out to you. I beg. because our brothers who are there, they are very serious. They know they're learning about the sport of boxing. We are really communicating there. I don't really comment much there, but people always we only engage, give our take. We disagree to agree in that group. Let me put the number here for you guys. Make I see which I want to see now. Just hold on, guys. Make I see something. Right, this was I don't remember. I don't know the number of it. Make I don't know, but I never just sit and wait. Hold on, guys. Yeah, I don't put the number. I don't see the number safe. Yeah. So now you see there, B. Now let's talk about this right here. So, like I said, let's just start from the beginning, safe. Let's start from the beginning. So now that Ehwarieme, the Godzilla, lost. Like I said, I had to rewatch the fight. Rewatch the fight, and I had to start. I rewatched that fight. Thanks to the guy that sent me the link to watch it, the full fight. Another Ehwarieme has some loopholes in his game, even though he's been boxing for a long time. There's some loopholes out there in the game. He's very where another Ehwarieme doesn't like pressure. When you pressure him to fight, he has a problem with that. Normally, remember when Ehwarieme Bracamonte tried it, in the fight in the fight he fought back in 2019, when Ehwarieme Bracamonte tried it, he landed, a right hook that they actually dropped Ehwarieme Bracamonte. So Ehwarieme Bracamonte, couldn't get out. Another Ehwarieme carries power, but he doesn't like pressure. Okay. And talking about the head movement, okay, he doesn't move it. He hardly moves his head like that. And once he's hurt, he doesn't know how to recover. He doesn't recover. That's why I think that has to do with him not fighting top 15 yet. Of course, he was undefeated before fighting Rodinades, but at that time, he had no big name, no big top 10 name or top 20 name in his resume. I think he believed too much on his power because he's got power. He believed too much in his power, and he just felt like, okay, that would take me through. Secondly, he's not active. For a guy that started boxing, that started boxing for a long time and turned pro back in 2008, he should definitely Me saying this, they made me this somehow. Like, my brother, one has to move. Okay. For a guy that been boxing, that have turned pro since 2010, he should have all these things in his arsenal. He should have fought at least 4, 5 top 10, heavyweights, and also he shouldn't be like in his resume right now, like the names that he have there. Of course, some love there, I don't know. I mean, a lot of you guys can even mention one. But Onoriode is a very good fighter. It's just unfortunate that he wasn't active enough. And our brother, according to on paper, he's 33 years old. Our brother passed that one. Our brother don't pass that one. We know that was our brother passed that. He don't pass that age. He don't pass that. If you mean so. So, but at the same time, in every division, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. Because George Foreman came back at the age of 45, and look what he did to a younger fighter. Like, it doesn't really matter. What matters is dedication, being active, the caliber of fighters you fight, the things you work on, work more when you have an advantage, try to rely less on that instead of relying too much on that, because Onoriode has an advantage. He's 6'7". He has a longer reach than Ehwarieme, like according to what I've seen. And then having that long reach, he felt like, okay, that's what I need. That's the only thing I need, because outside Onoride's power and his trickiness, if you got Onoriode that's to trick you. You think the punch is coming from this side, and before you know it gets you on the other side. This is what he did to Ehwarieme. Ehwarieme that gave the Wallin hell when they fought. But the thing is that he just relied on his advantage and didn't work on his disadvantage. When you do that in boxing, you lose your game, because at some point you're going to meet a person like he met yesterday. What was his name again? Kossobutskiy. He met that guy, and you see what happened. Kossobutskiy literally beat our brother up. It's the fact. I just watched the full fight now. Like, Onoriode has heart, but Kossobutskiy beat him up. And that knockout, I don't know how to explain it. Onoriode was like tired after he landed some. He was tired. His leg. I mean, he's not working on his. I don't know if he's been working on his footwork. And also, I mean, you have to understand he's in Nigeria. Okay, he trains mostly in Nigeria. The facility is not there like that. I mean, you're not gonna get the right sparring partner in Nigeria. That's why I told him, I said, you are going against a monster like this. Are you ready for this guy? What game plan do you have? We just said that they have their own game plan, game plan on their own. Like, he just said they have their own game plan, and they're going to try and implement that. But me, after watching the fight yesterday, I didn't see any game plan. There was no game plan. Onoriode just went in there and tried to do what he did to Ehwarieme. He tried to emulate what he did to Ehwarieme, but Ehwarieme and Kossobutskiy are not the same fighter. Kossobutskiy is undefeated. This guy 4 years ago was sparring the likes of Jeremy Miller and pushing Jeremy Miller back, like really pushing him back. Jeremy Miller is bigger, but Kossobutskiy, a guy that looks like a cruiserweight, was really literally giving Jeremy Miller the work. This is why you know that Zambo was in a joke, because that's why I told him. I said, this guy, what game plan do you have? It's not about finding this guy, but what game plan do you have? The women say they have a secret weapon for Kossobutskiy, but that Kossobutskiy, that secret weapon, I did not see it. What I saw was he tried to emulate what he did to Ehwarieme, and that doesn't work in boxing. You prepare for a different lesson, and he took this fight on a short notice. Ehwarieme now, what's next for Ehwarieme? Listen, his team, of course, all they needed, the team need money. That's what they needed. And he wasn't getting fired. When I told her, I said, listen, what TPPC they give you? Why? That's why Ajagba took the necessary thing. They took the necessary decision. Because if Ajagba don't take the necessary decision, my guy, you foresee that PPC, they learn how to through combination yourself. Now Ajagba is learning on so many things. Ajagba, in my opinion, Ajagba models Kossobutskiy. It's fact. Ajagba model him. It's just a fact. You just kill him. Ajagba, you kill that guy. You killer. Ehwarieme has the tools. Okay, has the advantage over Kossobutskiy, but his punch resistance is very, very low. Once you just catch him, you don't finish with that one. Once you just hit him to the chin, you don't finish. What is that going to do? It has to do with old age. Okay, the age. The age, and also your inactivity and lack of, of improvement. He cannot really improve on many things because he trains in Nigeria. And where he trains in Nigeria, it's not like there's a world-class gym, you get the best sparring partner. No, Joshua, for example, brings sparring partners from all over the world. Joshua trains in a world-class gym with sparring partners all over the world. Why won't Joshua be the fighter he is? Why won't he improve? Onoriode had all this time to do so, but he couldn't because financially he's not there. He's not there. In fact, in that fight, when he gets even who happy say get on. So this is what we call a talent wasted. Our brother Kunle Johnson said that brother no look 33. At the time I said, listen, me and you say whatever not be 33 years. We know that one. We know me and you know. More forget that one. We don't say not be that. Don't say that one that you don't pass now. If you talk say man, anyway man, you don't be that one. Don't forget that one. But inactivity, how can you fight? Kossobutskiy fought 4 times in 2019. Ehwarieme twice, losing to what's that guy's name? Ronnie Hernandez, and then a win over Breazeale. He didn't follow it up in 2020. He couldn't even everywhere was kind of locked in a way, but he should have already gone to America. Like as he beat out Breazeale, that was the time supposed to have gone to America and start training. Now, I heard someone told me something that okay, he don't sign with the person we did with. Now I don't want to mention name. With that mindset, I want to go anywhere. Like it will be not Johnny Man will become. With that mindset, not to go anywhere. Because you are not training in we are not training. If you want to become a world class fighter, you have to train in a world class gym, have some world class sparring. Now the fact with that one, if you did Nigeria, train. Because I ask him this, I say, what is your game plan? Do you know Kossobutskiy is a monster? You guys go check it out. Go check my interview. I even ask him, the guy is strong. Like it's a strong guy. Where to be your game plan for this fight? I already mentioned the guest secret weapon what they want to use. Secret weapon, I don't see. He train another day. Like Kevin Johnson got a review director. Why she's want to be Kevin Johnson be trainer? Why think Kevin Johnson even tell us me do safe? And whatever just use the same thing we use, okay? The same status we use for Ehwarieme that I use for Kossobutskiy. Thinking it will work, it will never work. Kossobutskiy is a deadly fighter. He might not be known. He's a deadly fighter, but that one don't mean say Ajagba no beat him. Ajagba go beat that guy. So Kossobutskiy is not the new WBA international title. So in the also rank him the new. Just check out the new. Try to check out the new WBA rankings when they release it. Once it's released, just check it out. I believe in me, you're going to see Kossobutskiy's name there, and people are going to start knowing his name now. You know, this Kazakhstan guys, Kossobutskiy is 32 years old. For an heavyweight, that is still very young. You know, and he punches very hard. Let's of course, yeah. We're gonna take a look at this video and we're gonna analyze it. This use his length, his reach. He couldn't use it. He couldn't he could have just kept that guy. Does with Kossobutskiy because Ajagba knows how to establish. He knows how to establish his. Onoriode can truly punch. Can truly really. I mean, I know this, but just being a puncher, you know, isn't enough. This guy said he will smoke Ajagba, bro. You don't know what you're talking about. Ajagba will kill that guy. It's not. I didn't watch it. It's not what I watched. It's not the same guy I watched yesterday. Kossobutskiy is a perfect. Ajagba will kill that guy. Don't even say that, bro. What are you saying? Kossobutskiy will not beat the likes of what's his name again? Yeah, okay. Let's see. What did this guy say? He said nobody say the guy lazy. He just no fit collect. Not be to be this year. He day in shape. You know. What happened to a leg? You know you need listen. Also, fathers need to train their legs. You know. You see Joshua. Joshua trains you see Joshua calf. He train man. That means all those calves where you get. You have to train now. They do frog jump. I don't know whether they do frog jump. Like you need to train now because leg is very important to Ehwarieme, like I said, has had every advantage to win this fight. But the thing is that he wholly relies on his power. And what's his name? Israel Lucan says, are you saying that because he's Nigerian? No, I'm not saying because he's Nigerian, but because Ajagba is a monster, bro. Not Ajagba is not Ehwarieme, bro. The guy is a monster. Ajagba knows how to establish his reach. Okay. If you fight Ajagba, you want to fight Ajagba and you come towards Ajagba, believe you me, so many uppercuts will be like your face goes scatter. It's a fact. Your face will be destabilized. Go watch that already in this fight. You know what he did to that guy. Ajagba, I've been studying Ajagba fight ever since our brother Wallin lost for a second time now. I've been studying the fight. Bro, Ajagba is a monster, man. Don't go there. That's why even though we want Ajagba to improve on some things, I don't think you benefit him in a way. Maybe he should just remain who he is and just work on his head movement because Ajagba has everything, you know. So Ehwarieme could not even establish a jab. It was just like, you know, popping it out there, but it wasn't establishing it. He didn't gain Kossobutskiy respect. Kossobutskiy felt another Ehwarime's power and was like, I can take this guy. You know, I can take some, but when I throw some, can he take it? He took a lot of Ehwarime's punches, but when he started unleashing Ehwarieme could not take it. Ehwarime's chin, is not existent, bro. It's a fact. It's sad to say this because I feel bad, you know. So what is next for him? What is next for him? Okay, let's just say Ehwarieme might never become a world champion. Okay, it's sad to say this. I'm saying this. I'm a fan. I'm his fan for sure. I'm his number one fan. He will never become a world champion. Okay, but can he become like a WBA international champion or like Commonwealth champion? He can if he started working on it now. Because as long as Joshua Fury is there, he's at the top. It's not happening. Those guys are too skillful. You know? So what he has to do now is to start training. Start training, like not just training, but training on your weakness. Don't train just to say, okay, I feel punch this guy. If I punch this guy, go fall down. No. Train on your weakness. Your weakness is lack of head movement. I don't know what the coach you working in. I don't know the name of the coach, but I didn't see any head movement there. No footwork. You know, he doesn't know. He doesn't establish his reach. He doesn't know how to do it. I don't know why. He doesn't know how to do it. You know, I don't know how you can just be how you can just be a monster. How you can I mean, you are tall, you are oh my god. Boxing is not about only punching hard. It's not only about that. It's not only about punching power. It's about, like, you know what I mean? Like letting on the sweet science. I mean, you also one thing. The only thing the reason why I said he will not become a world champion is because he chin. No, get my brother not get chin. I thought that Ronaldo's fight, his loss, that was a sleep. But yesterday just showed me that our brother don't have a chin. And you cannot train a chin. Is it that you have it or you don't? When he used to fight, when he fought in the Olympics, he was very good. I don't know what happened. Is it inactivity or what? Or is because when we look at his resume, we don't see a top 10 fighter there. You know, this is what happens when you are signed, when you sign to people that is not going to improve you in any way. So, my brother, it's just sad, but our brother Onoriode will never become a world champion. But can he become a Commonwealth champion? Definitely can try. He can try that. What does he need? Train hard. Go back to the basic. Go back and train hard. Go train. You know, have some good spar. I mean, what happened to you going back to America and train so you can start sparring with like the likes of Luis Ortiz? He used to spar with Luis Ortiz, so even Luis Ortiz was surprised. Luis Ortiz said this guy punches very hard. I don't know how you progress and then you just digress. I mean, so man, no small thing. They think they pay me well. You just regress. You know what I mean? They think they pay me well. You just make one. You don't when you enter America, they make progress. When you lose that fight around this, you just gonna go back again. You know, and then go to Nigeria, which was not bad. But then it was not working on what he needs to work on. It was only working on his advantage over fighters, but not his disadvantage. And his disadvantage is too many. No footwork. No head movement. No footwork. No head movement. You know, be establish your reach. Chin not there again. Once you eat another Ehwarieme like this, once you catch him for left to catch him, Ehwarieme, oh boy, our brother go just fall like the guns are going to fall down. Oh God, my brother don't tire. Maybe I him too. Maybe because maybe I don't see. Listen. Maybe I aim too far. I put our brother too, like, I put him like, say, I even put him like a Jagba level, on a Jagba level. I remember that Jagba level again. A Jagba like almost, a Jagba like 7 steps ahead of Ehwarieme now. You feel me? So I had to go rewatch that Jagba in another fight. Ronaldo did the same thing he did the same thing, okay? He did to Ehwarieme, to Ajagba. He tried it, you know, he landed a lot of, you know, power punches, that left hook that he hurt Ehwarieme with. Ajagba took it like nothing happened. Oh boy, I was like, whoa. And I overlooked that fight. Until this morning when I had to rewatch it. Ajagba and a monster. Ajagba has a very solid chin. Ehwarieme does not have a chin, and that is the sad state of it. I wanted him to do well, but yes, after yesterday's performance, he should go for the Commonwealth crown. See if he can get that. As a world champion, it's not happening. Age is not there. No head movement, no footwork. no gas tank. Okay, gas tank. Our brother gas is too like our brother. Our brother already breathe very hard for round 2. Oh boy, yeah, my brother, what did they happen? I had to watch that for 5. He they breathe very hard for round 2 already. Me say the guy don't tire for round 2. Bless him, we don't. Even you want come for there. But if to say another person now say maybe the person do it for money. He didn't do it for money. He did it. He did what he did because he's a warrior. It's not like eBay the fought Jared Anderson for money. In fact, I don't feel like you right now. If eBay and Ehwarieme fight, eBay go beat down. eBay go beat down. It's a fight right now. eBay go beat Ehwarieme. eBay we don't get any experience for box like that too. Like Ehwarieme we go beat down because Ehwarieme no work on the guy. He no work on his weakness. I asked you, what game plan do you want to? Are you going to use? You say you get a secret weapon. Nah, secret weapon I don't see. Where's the secret? Where is the secret weapon? Where was it? Now, Mom, let's look at this video again. Now, let's look at this video. He really pay me. He really pay me. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. I didn't say much. I just did a video about it. I was just sad, you know. But this second time, I had to go rewatch that first fight. He made the same mistake he made. The same mistake he made. In his first loss, he made the same. In fact, even this time around, it's even worse because he had no game plan, nothing. Where was the secret weapon? No secret weapon. So I'm not gonna give our brother too much hope. What I want him to do, go back, go and train. Try to pursue that Commonwealth crown. See if you can get your hands on that, because that's his limit. You know, he cannot become a world champion. He cannot dominate like Joshua. Ajagba is a future world champion, but only if Ajagba does not slip up. Okay, Ajagba is a future world champion. That one is no doubt. Ajagba can take a punch. Ajagba can establish a jab. Ajagba can establish a distance. Ajagba knows how to knock you the fuck out. Our brother, I don't know what it may just believe. Say, I get power. He finish. Power not carry you far. Ehwarieme is not good enough. He is, let me say, he's a domestic fighter. Oh God. Oh my God. He's a domestic fighter. Now if I tell you so, he's just so crazy. I mean, you know, like, he's a domestic fighter. What first round shot. He said, "Brother, bone that talk. Ajagba is a journeyman. He don't knock people like Rosa Cordero out. Knock people like Yahoo Kilasi out. Knock people like Amir Mansour out. Do you even know what you're saying, bro? I think you don't like Ajagba, bro. I will not tolerate that. Ajagba beats Wallin right now. Forget about that. What are you saying? If you don't like Ajagba, just say it. But don't say he's a journeyman, because the people he's beaten so far, a lot of fighters cannot do that. What are you saying? Brother, talk, man. I mean, I understand that you have your own opinion, but don't even say that. That's disrespectful. Ajagba is a future world champion. I know you don't like the guy, but he's a future world champion. Except he slip up. If he doesn't slip up, if he continues to work on his craft, Ajagba is nobody beats Ajagba. To beat Ajagba, you'll be different. You have to be extraordinary talented. If Ajagba, after Ajagba finished working on his craft, on his weakness, but I don't want Ajagba to work too much on his weakness, because you have to understand. You know, first round shot says. That's how you support this guy before he's been knocked out. I still support Ehwarieme. What do you mean by that? I still support him. I'm just telling him he cannot be a world champion. You know, It's just how it is. It has nothing to do with, like, I have to be truthful. I cannot come here and tell you guys, oh, you will pass by, you will do this. No, they cannot. You don't have, like, chin on the day, movement on the day, footwork on the day. How can you be a world champion if you don't have a chin? How can you be a world champion if you cannot establish your jab? If you cannot establish your distance? How can you're gonna be a domestic fighter? It's just a fact. Don't ever say Ajagba is a journeyman again. I beg, just stop it, because Ajagba, I will not tolerate that stuff here. If you don't like Ajagba, just say you don't like Ajagba, but never say Ajagba is the journeyman, because Ajagba is never a journeyman. Look at people he's beating. What are you saying? Just so you don't like Ajagba, bro. I don't want to, it's one thing. It's one thing not liking someone. It's one thing rubbishing someone. So you calling him a journeyman. So if Ajagba is a journeyman, what are you gonna say now? Because we're gonna talk about Joseph Parker. Did Joseph Parker knock Razvako out? Was he able to knock him out? No. Ajagba knocked Razvako out. So what are you saying, bro? I beg, when I Buddha talk, beg.